Details and testing of this QX 30mm EDF unit. There'll be links to the EDF unit, the ESC, as well as 3S and 4S LiPos, and they'll be in the pinned comment below the video window. I ordered 2 of these to use twin EDF units in a DIY project I'm currently working on, so stay tuned for that. It may actually be successful. All right, so I opted for the 6-blade fan, and I also found units in 11-blade, 12-blade fan. And this one also came in various kVs with the motor. So I think it went all the way from 4,000 kV to 7,000 kV. I opted for the 6,000 kV, not knowing how it would perform on 4S. But I think if these work out well, I may order a couple of the 5,000 kV versions. I think they will be a little more efficient on 4S than the 6,000 kV. All right, so the reason I chose a 6-blade fan is because it will produce more thrust while using fewer amps. So the performance is going to be better. The only downside to it is, though, with the 6-blade fans, it's kind of like a 3 or 4-blade prop on a pusher motor, and you get a pretty high-pitched sound from them, especially when you're going full throttle. When you have an 11 or a 12-blade fan, you get more of that, that swoosh, that jet engine type sound with the 11 or 12-blade fan. But just like with a pusher prop, the more blades you have on the prop, the less efficient it's going to be. So rather than opting for the nice jet sound, I opted for more power and longer flight times. And I should get that with these. Mine also came with 2mm bullets already installed on the unit. It is a complete unit. Comes with the ducted fan and the motor. The motor is a QX motor, QF1611, but it is actually, and they admit this themselves, right? We've got it listed right here as the 1311. So the 16 number came from the diameter of the outside of the can here on the brushless motor. But the diameter of the stators, as it says right below it, is 13 millimeters. And the stator length is 11 millimeters. So yeah, it is actually a 1311 brushless motor that's 6,000 kV. Most of the 30 millimeter EDF units that I found used an 1108 motor. So the 1311 should definitely have more torque than a 1108 motor. So I'm happy with that. The motor shaft is listed as 1.5 millimeter. In the specs, it said weigh approximately 35 grams. I put mine on the scale, and that's also including the 2mm bullets. These things are ready to plug in to an ESC. 22 grams even. So the twin ESCs that I'm going to use, only 44 grams total. That's awesome. Blades, as I said, was 6-blade fan. No load current is 0.5 amps. It is rated for 2S to 4S LiPo. In a few minutes, we will go and set it up on my really ugly test rig that I put together, and you'll be able to see the thrust numbers as well as the amp draw on 3S and 4S. It says maximum continuous power is 160 watts. Maximum continuous current is 20 amps. All right, here's some dimensions on this. Inner housing diameter is 33 millimeter. The fan, of course, is 30 millimeter diameter blades. Outer housing diameter is 35 millimeter, and the intake outer diameter, which is this peak right here, where it's flared for the air intake, that is 38.5 millimeters diameter from outer edge to outer edge. And here are some of the numbers that I got when running it up previously. Okay, so on a 3S test, and the battery was at 12.5 volts when I started. At 50% throttle, it was 2.7 amps, provided 65 grams of thrust, so both of them together will give me 130 grams of thrust on a 3S LiPo. The watts was 33.75, which gives me a gram per watt efficiency of 1.93. At 100% throttle on 3S, again, volts were at 12.5. 6.5 amps is what it pulled at 100% throttle, which is pretty low, I think. 125 grams of thrust, so twins will give me 250 grams of thrust. The watts is 81.25, and the grams per watt is 1.54 gram per watt. All right, so testing on 4S. These are the numbers I got previously. My LiPo was at 16.6 volts when I hooked it up. At 50% throttle, it was pulling 4.8 amps. It was providing me with 125 grams of thrust on 4S. So for the twins, that's 250 grams of thrust at 50% throttle. The watts was 80.64. The grams per watt was 1.55. So you can see that the efficiency is lower on 4S as opposed to 3S, right? Okay, so 100% throttle, it was pulling 10.8 amps, 215 grams of thrust is what it was providing, so that's 430 grams of thrust for the twins, 179.28 watts, and a gram per watt of 1.2. Okay, so, and this is higher, you know, a fully charged 4S LiPo is providing, you know, higher amount of watts than what the continuous wattage it's rated for. So be aware of that. Okay, so let me see. The continuous amount of watts was 160. Max continuous power is 160. Now, you know, with the EDF and a fully charged LiPo, it's going to fall off pretty quick. And I usually fly a couple of circuits before I go full throttle with it anyway, and that will most assuredly put it down around that 160 level. So no worries there. I was really surprised that at full throttle it was only pulling 10.8 amps. So that is absolutely awesome. All right, now let's go ahead. We'll go over to the ugly test rig that I have set up, and we'll run it up and take a look at it on 3S and 4S using the test rig. You'll be able to see the thrust numbers as well as the amps. I'll meet you over there. They seem to be fairly good performing 30mm EDF units. I was going to be extremely happy if I could get 200 grams of thrust out of each one on a 4S, and I got better than that, so I'm really happy about it. Again, links to everything will be in the pinned comment below the video. That's a wrap on this episode. Stay tuned, and I'll see you next time in the Tinkerz Lab.